Hello everyone, my name is Shikha and today we're going to be speaking about happiness. It's such a weird topic, right? It just came up yesterday and you know how I'm always sharing stuff that comes up in my head. Sometimes when you say things and you're like, whoa, really? I'm so wise. And I'm just kidding. So yesterday I was speaking to a friend and she's going through a hard time and I totally get it. It's a difficult world that we live in. Even though I am happy all the time, I understand there is this world, it can be a little bit tough at times to be in this world, to be surrounded by all this negativity, to be just, in yourself. It's hard. It's a hard world. It's a hard life. I totally get it, right? And so she was having a hard time with happiness. And she asked me a really interesting question. And I really wanted to share with you guys because I'm guessing, I had the same question myself. And I'm guessing you guys are kind of asking that question or have had asked that question in the past or will ask that question in the future, right? It's a question that I think everyone asks at some point in their life. And the question is this all there is to life? Is this all? Is this it? This is it. Is that it? Really? It's funny because I'm thinking to myself when I heard that question, like, what do you mean, is this it? Like, this is fascinating. We're living in this world where there's quantum physics, there's energy, there's vibration, there's movement, the sun and the moon and the stars and the astrology and the charts and the vibration. There's so much going on at the same time. What do you mean is this all there is? But I get what she's saying, obviously, right? You wake up some days and you wake up and you had an alright sleep and you are sitting in bed kind of looking around you, and perhaps you're thinking, is this what life is about? Is this what I'm supposed to do every single day? Get up, go to work, and go to sleep. Get up, go to work, go to sleep. That's all. And then on the weekends I get to do a little bit of stuff, but is this all there is to me? Is this all there is to this life? I've been given this life. Is this all I'm going to do with it? Right? And so some of us kind of have that wake-up call, and all of a sudden we realize, okay, this is not it. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life focused on this crap. Right? And that's what happened with me, was that it happened to me when I was 22, something like that. And I realized, I had an amazing job at the time. I got that job right out of university. It was a government job. I was getting paid really well, a lot of vacation, a lot of time off, really easy job. It was like easy as pie. And I would never be able to get fired from that job because it's a government position, it was a union position, and so I could do whatever the hell I wanted, right? And I would have that job forever. And this was in Canada. And so I was set, right? At 21, I got that job, and I was set. And, for a couple of years, I was like, doing that thing where I had loads of money coming in. I partied a lot, I shopped a lot, and all of a sudden, I was sitting there, and this person was talking about retirement. And, he'd been there for a while, and he's like so bitter. he had a great job. He didn't really do anything. And he was just so bitter and unhappy. And I was thinking to myself, you're retiring soon. And all you can talk about is desperate bitterness and just unhappiness, just negativity spewing from his heart and from his body. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, is this what I'm going to be? Is this who I'm going to become in a few years? Is this the bitter person that I'm going to be, that hates my life, hates everything, is unhappy all the time, is always bitter and complaining about everything, whining about it? No way! I was sitting there and in my head I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, no, that's it. I don't care how much money I'm going to make. I don't care how easy this job is. I don't care about all that bullshit. And everyone that I told, I was quitting my job. It was a government position. No one quits a government position. Especially not to go to something different, right? And everyone was like, what are you doing? Are you insane? People would kill for your job. People would kill for this life. People would blah, 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 right? And I said to myself, what is more important to me? Is it more important to me to have a lot of money and just sit around and have an easy life? Or do I really want to focus on pushing myself, being the best version of myself, living the life that makes me happy, joyful, full of aliveness, full of vitality? And all these people around me were lacking vitality. They were zombies. They're walking around like human beings, but they were dead on the inside. It was blackness on the inside. I did not want that for myself. I did not want to be that person in a few years or even in a few months. And I was noticing myself changing. I'm a very positive person normally, but I could notice myself kind of becoming negative and complaining all the time. And I was like, I know it's because of this job and because of the people I'm surrounded by, right? And so I started doing a lot of research, and, like I said, I had a wake-up call, and I was like, that's it. I'm not going to do that. I quit my job. I went and got my master's, and I started kind of changing everything around, going into the minimalism route, doing yoga, meditation, and I'm here right now, right? Living my ideal life, living my life, being truly alive and happy every single moment of every day. I mean, even if I have moments of sadness, they're still interspersed and conjoined with happiness. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm like, oh, this sucks, even in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, I'm so lucky. I love my life, right? It's a very weird feeling because I'm these two people. I'm the observer and the witness who's always happy and untouched by everything. And then I am Shikha, this person on the outside, where she's walking around the world and doing all these things and dancing, chatting with people, dealing with negativity, dealing with positivity, blah, 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 right? So there's two of me. And the observer, the witness, is always there, and I'm always watching her, watching me, and I know that she's never touched by all this stuff. She's always happy, always content, because that's who she is. Like, nothing can touch her. Nothing can touch her, because she is eternal, timeless. She is a spirit. She is connected to everything. And she sees me, like, bumbling about and doing all these things and crying and getting upset by things, and she's like, what are you doing, Shikha? Like, what's wrong with you? I'm sorry. I have these conversations with myself all the time. A little bit crazy, but that's okay. And so I'm in this position right now, right? And I am happy. And so people notice it and they ask me, how are you doing it? Like, don't you feel like the life is empty? Don't you feel like sometimes you wake up and you're like, is this all this is? I mean, is this what I'm going to do every single day? And I tell them that every single day I wake up and I think to myself, thank you, universe, that I can get up every single morning and work on the stuff that I'm working on every single day. That I can live this life that I'm leading every single day. That I get up and I get to meet all these amazing people every single day. I get up every single day grateful that the sun is shining or it's raining, whatever it might be. I'm grateful for every moment. And I'm grateful because this is what I want to do with my time here. I have a limited amount of time on this planet left, right? I might die tomorrow. I might die in 10 years. I'm already 34. I've already lived half my life, kind of, right? And so I'm doing things every single day that I love to do. And so there is no thought in my mind that is this all there is? This is what I want to do. This is how I want to spend my time. Doing these videos, writing, creating podcasts, creating a membership site, supporting people in their journey by doing all this stuff, talking to all these interesting people from all over the world, doing a mastermind group, drinking water every single day, the little things, the big things, all of it. This is what I want to do every single day. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking to myself, yes, another day to do all the things that I love to do, yahoo! This is literally how I wake up every morning. I'm like, yes, another 24 hours. I'm still alive, and I get to do all the things that I get to do. I get to work on all my projects. I have a to-do list for every single day. I'm like, awesome. What am I going to get to do today? Ooh, this stuff. I've been looking forward to it. Yay! Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it to brag, and I'm not saying it to boast, but I'm saying it that this is how I created my life. This is what I do every single day. This is what I love to do. And so it's not about, is this all there is? The days aren't long enough for all the things that I want to do. But for some people, the days are way too long. They're filling their time with things, but it's not filled up. And they're sitting and feeling empty and they're thinking to themselves, is this what I was born on this planet for? Is this why my parents worked so hard to get me here? Is this what I'm going to do for the rest of my life? Is this what life is all about? And they feel empty. And so I always tell them, what are you doing with your days? See, what we think that we have this lifetime of 70, 80 years, but we really have our moments. This moment right now that I'm sitting here and chatting with you, this is the moment we have. Next moment, I might have a heart attack and die. Next moment, this building might collapse and I might die. You don't know. The only moment you have is this moment, right? Right now. Here I'm sitting with you chatting. This is the only moment I have. So the only moment I need to focus on is right now. When you're focusing on the whole entire day, then you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, 24 hours? I mean, I'm going to sleep for 8 of them, but a lot of these people that speak to me can't sleep properly either. So their day becomes even longer. Whereas for me, I sleep 10 hours a night. Seriously, 10 hours. Sometimes 8 if I have a lot of work, but 8 to 10 hours every single night because I need to sleep that much, because all this energy that I'm using to create these videos, to do all the work, I need the sleep in order to recover, to recuperate, to relax, to refresh, right? And so my days are not long enough. I wish I had more time to do all these things, right? More time to meet all these people, more time to eat all these foods, more time to drink all this water, more time to create all this stuff. I want more time. I don't have enough time, right? And what I'm doing is I'm always focusing on the present moment, being here, and doing in each moment things that I love to do. I'm not saying that there are things that I'm always doing that I love to do, but I've learned to love my faith. Amor fati is a Latin way of saying it, and I always think of it. Amor fati. Love your fate. Love everything that's happening to you in every single moment. Something is happening where your car crashes. Love that moment. Love that moment because it's teaching you something. Love that moment because perhaps that car crash that you wouldn't go onto that plane that's going to crash, that's going to kill you, right? Love everything that's happening to you. Love everything that is. I think we're all really annoyed, or we get all this depression or sadness or frustration because we don't love what's happening. We always want something to happen that is not happening. And then when that thing happens that we want it to happen, we want something else to happen. We don't want what happened to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A little bit confusing. But what I'm saying is that love what happens. Love whatever happens to you. Your car breaks down, love what happens. Oh man, thank you, Bhagwan, for breaking down my car, so now I can get a new car. Thank you so much. Love what happens. Your glass breaks and falls on the ground. Thank you, Bhagwan, for slowing me down. I'm rushing too much. Thank you, thank you. Bhagwan means God in Hindi. I'm sorry, I use that word all the time. Thank you, God, for helping me and letting me slow down a little bit and reminding me that life is precious. You know, you wake up in the morning and you break a nail. You know, thank you, universe. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everything that happens, thank the universe for it. Love your fate. Love everything that happens. Because you're going to die soon. And I remind myself of death all the time. My mortality is my motivation. My mortality is my motivation. Every single moment of every single day. You know, I'm going to die soon. I always tell myself that. What am I doing right now? Am I doing things that I want to do? You're going to die soon, Shikha. Is this what you want to be doing at this moment in time? Do you want to be complaining and whining or being bitter at this moment when you have a few moments left? Do you want to be wasting your time this way, Shikha? This is how I talk to myself. And obviously the answer every single time is no. I don't want to do this right now because I might die tomorrow. Do I really want to spend my time bitching about things? No, I don't. I want to do my things. I want to do my work and do exactly what I want to do with my life. Writing, creating, being here right now. That's all I want to do. I don't want to waste my time on nonsense because that means that those are few moments that I have. Those precious few moments, guys. We're going to die soon. Is this how you want to spend your life? Complaining and being bitter? No, I don't. I know that I have a limited time on this planet. What am I going to do with this? I'm going to create stuff. I'm going to do things I love. I'm going to meet people I like. I'm going to spend time eating delicious foods. I'm going to spend my time traveling to amazing, beautiful places. I'm going to spend my time doing all the things that I love to do, with the people that I love to do, being on this planet, loving every moment, loving my fate. Amor fati. I hope this makes sense to you guys. I hope that you guys have an amazing day wherever you are. If you guys want to join my team, you can do that at patreon.com/boomshikha. I'll talk to you guys the next time around. Bye for now.